Welcome to the 365 Performance Show with your host, Scott Dillon.
G'day everybody. Today's topic is this: maybe doesn't make honey. So the past 2 months and the next 2 months are absolutely crazy for me. I'm getting married to my beautiful queen in December. Then we're going away. But leading up to that, there's a bunch of stuff that we have to organise, as well as I'm trying to learn how to dance, which is a complete another podcast story. But there's also been a bunch of stuff that we've been working on with our business and just other things in our life that have been a bit of a struggle lately. And before I knew that all of this was going to happen, I ended up making a few commitments. And I like to actually stand by my word. It's one of my few things that I actually am proud of. But one of the things that I made was to do this Ironman in the end of November. I also did the marathon a few months back, but this little Ironman thing was sitting there like a cloud over my head. I wanted to do it when I put my name down for it 3 or 4 months ago, but now with everything that's happening, I just really can't give it the attention it deserves. And people would ask me, am I going to do it? And it was yes. But then I ended up getting more things that ended up piling on top of each other. And that yes ended up becoming yeah. But in the back of my head, it was a maybe. But this maybe of me doing it caused complete and utter bloody chaos, because I was no longer completely committed in my mind, and that by me not being committed in my head, it was causing confusion that was following on to other areas, because it was making me doubt myself. And I see this all the time, is people are walking around telling themselves that in the future they're going to do something. Maybe they'll do this, maybe I'll move over there, maybe I'll sell my house, maybe I'll go traveling, maybe I'll do that course, maybe I'll join the gym, maybe I'll go speak to that guy and I'll get personal training with him, maybe I'll go and take my missus out on a date, maybe I'll end up taking my kids to piano lessons, maybe. But maybe doesn't make honey. Maybe means never. So, I realized I was doing this. I realized how much I was screwing myself by saying maybe, not being completely committed to the Ironman. And then I decided to say no. I'm not going to do it. And the power that straight away came from that was remarkable, because I had conviction behind my decision. It did not matter if anyone asked why or how come, what are you doing? I knew my reasons 100%, and I was standing by them because I believed in it. It was not the priority now. I had other stuff that was more important, that was taking more of my time away, and it wasn't my number one focus. And I would rather say no after thinking about it and sitting on it than saying yes and half-assing my attempt at it. There'll always be a chance and a choice for me to do it later on if I want, but it's okay to say no. It's also okay to completely commit to it and say yes. So I did this back then. I went through my life 2 months ago and I thought, where am I currently saying maybe? I was saying maybe about traveling to the Ironman. I was saying maybe about one day moving to Bondi. I was saying maybe about a couple of other things. And I wrote them down on my bit of paper, and I just crossed out the word maybe, and I wrote yes or no for all of them. And it was remarkable. So I want you to have a think today. Where in your life are you saying maybe? It could be something small. Maybe you're thinking about going for a walk this afternoon, but you're saying maybe. Or maybe it's something that's a bit bigger. Maybe you're considering joining a gym. Maybe you're considering moving house. Maybe you're considering changing jobs. Is it time to now finally just make a choice? Yes or no? Are you going to be ruthlessly committed to making a change or making it happen? Or are you going to just say no and be completely okay with that decision also? This is a really powerful exercise. It sounds really small and like any nincompoop should be doing this all the time, but I'm telling you, it doesn't happen. And even by me actually recording this right now in my car, in the sun, I've just recognized something else that I'm saying maybe to right now, and it's time for me to change and make a choice. Have a good day. Thank you for listening. If you haven't already, please head over to the365show.com where you can gain instant access to our 4-part video series. If you like what we're doing, please leave us a review and also make sure you're subscribed so you get kept in the loop. And finally, if you know anyone else that could benefit from this show, please share it with them.